This is getting crazy, goddammit. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. I've been thinking. Baby, baby, I want you. Nah, nah. We must meditate. We are surviving. Kanye West and Solange joining forces. Oh my God. Salute to God. This is breaking news. Salute to Miss Red, Fred, Shirley. Sado. Won't you? Nah, nah. You keep a praying for me, baby. I want you. Nah, nah. Drunk in love. Oh my God. I knew Solange was going to come back clapping. Happened, oh baby. Drunk in love. We be all night. Oh my God. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. No, it's good. Ah, drunk in love. We be all night. oh, would we be all night? oh my God. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. This is insane in the goddamn membrane. Pure survival. Shout out to Teresa Bullock. Motherfucker most hated. Guys, I do not care what nobody say. I am standing with Solange. I stood with Solange from the very first fight in the elevator. Pure survival. Jay-Z's been taking the stairs ever since he lost that fight in the elevator. But what is crazy is Solange, first of all, Solange refused to go to the what was it, the Lion King premiere? Y'all remember when Jay-Z was first allegedly accused of this thing that he beat with the 13-year-old? And Solange came out agreeing, agreeing with that case. Even though Jay-Z beat that case, Solange was acting like she felt like Jay-Z allegedly did it. You know what I'm saying? Or Solange is still mad at Jay-Z. I don't know what Jay-Z been doing to Beyonce behind the scenes. Pure survival. But I'm telling y'all right now, allegedly, Solange met up with Kanye West last night during survival. Solange went out on a date with Kanye West, planning to join forces, allegedly. Y'all can't get mad at me. To join to help get Jay-Z locked up along with motherfucking Diddy. Pure survival. She do not feel like Jay-Z's innocent. She want the same consequences for Diddy as motherfucking as she want the same consequences for Jay-Z that's going on with Diddy right now. I'm just like, yo, Solange got down with Kanye West. And Kanye West even told Jay-Z he don't give a damn about what he said about the twins. Pure survival. Kanye West just said it last night. He said he don't care. He not apologizing. Shout out to Forgotten TV. You know what I'm saying? I said, Jay, even 50 Cent said that Kanye West, that was kind of hard. Kanye told Jay-Z and Beyonce, I don't F y'all. I'm not apologizing. And then joined with Solange, this shit gonna be crazy.
Moments ago, Kanye responds to both Jay-Z and Beyonce threatening to sue him after he mentions their children in a Twitter rant earlier this week. That's right, y'all. Now, as we all know, Kanye has made several rants on Twitter earlier this week. For the most part, everyone has done their best to try to ignore them. All right. However, one post in particular where he speaks on Jay and Beyonce's children has a lot of people upset.
And remember, I told y'all that Jay-Z was threatening to sue Kanye West. They was threatening to sue him or sued him and the lawsuit come out this week. Kanye West said he doesn't care. He doesn't take back what he said about the children. Pure the Bible. And he's still defending Diddy. And he still wants Jay-Z to go down. And now he got Jay-Z's sister-in-law. Yo, this is wow.
Moments ago, Kanye responds to both Jay-Z and Beyonce threatening to sue him after he mentions their children in a Twitter rant earlier this week. That's right, y'all. Now, as we all know, Kanye has made several rants on Twitter earlier this week. For the most part, everyone has done their best to try to ignore them. All right. However, one post in particular where he speaks on Jay and Beyonce's children has a lot of people upset. Okay, according to page 6, Jay-Z and Beyonce are contemplating taking legal action against Kanye after seeing his post where he speaks on their children. Okay, a lot of people are beyond upset with Kanye.
Now, everybody was mad at Kanye West. Kanye knows everybody's mad for bringing up the kids. But the man is still unforgivable. Kanye West said, I got enough money, Jay-Z, so you and Beyonce can try to sue me all y'all want. You know what I'm saying? I feel how I feel. Y'all didn't help me get my kids from Kim Kardashian, you know what I'm saying, and her breast implants. You know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian is allegedly a S worker, so you're not saving my daughter. You left Diddy high and dry. Kanye West do not care. And for him to get Solange, this is going to be big.
Even, have asked that Kanye come out and make a public apology to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay, we all know Kanye. He goes through these episodes where he goes on these rants. However, this one, a lot of people saying he's crossed the line. Okay, well, moments ago, Kanye has responded saying, there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children.
Do you hear this? Kanye West came out last night and said, there will never be an apology until Jay-Z and Beyonce help me with my children. Then he got the N-word. Then he said, be getting one out of jail. He said, getting one out of jail. Talking about Diddy. You know what I mean? Until y'all help me with my family or help me get Diddy out of jail, I'm going to still keep coming for y'all. And then what he said, oh my God, this boy is crazy.
Be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are ex-trafficking. All right, now, of course.
Now, you heard what he said. Kanye West said that the Carters, I'm not apologizing to the Carters. They're just like the Kardashians. They're ex-traffickers. So he's saying that they all should be in jail just like Diddy. So to get Solange, come on, man.
The line. Okay, well, moments ago, Kanye has responded saying, there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children. Be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except
the Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same. Do y'all put a one in the chat if y'all believe what Kanye West is saying? Yes, he was wrong about the kids, pure survival, but do y'all think that the Carters is like the Kardashians? You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye West is not apologizing. And he's talking about trying to get Diddy out of jail. And he mad at Jay-Z and Beyonce for not helping getting Diddy out of jail when they know allegedly they were involved.
However, this one, a lot of people saying he's crossed the line. Okay, well, moments ago, Kanye has responded saying, there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children. Be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are ex-trafficking. All right, now, of course, Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, also had a...
And we seen Beyonce's dad came out last night. And I thought that out of all the times, I'm like, all right, maybe Solange is going to take their side because he's talking about her nieces and nephews. But Solange, she on some... F them too. Like, I don't give a damn what they said about what Kanye West said. Now, Beyonce's dad even came out trying to check Kanye West. You know what I mean? And Caitlyn Jenner, which is Beyonce's mother. You know, this is deep. This is deep. Solange knows some shit. Because if she not standing with the family trying to defend Jay-Z and defend her own nieces and nephews, it's something that's going on that's way deeper than what we know. She went out on a damn a dinner date with Kanye West last night. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Matthew Knowles is calling out Kanye West.
Just a day after the rapper, who now goes by Ye, shared a since-deleted offensive post on X about Beyonce and husband Jay-Z's 7-year-old twins Rumi and Sir, Matthew is now looking to hold him accountable. Telling TMZ in a statement March 21st, people pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry.
So he know that the music industry is crooked. Beyonce dad came out and now he want to sue Kanye West. Why are they all trying to do legal things to try to silence Kanye West? Pure survival. Then Beyonce's dad said that people be talking stupid and some shit, and he said in the music industry. So you know that there's crooked shit going on in the industry, Mr. Knowles. You know what I'm saying?
Shared a since-deleted offensive post on X about Beyonce and husband Jay-Z's 7-year-old twins Rumi and Sir. Matthew is now looking to hold him accountable. Telling TMZ in a statement March 21st, people pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry.
People, what do y'all think what he mean by that? He said people pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry. So why can't your daughter pay a price, sir? Why can't Jay-Z, your son-in-law? You said people pay a price for being stupid in the music industry. So it sounds like Beyonce's dad knows some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that your ex-wife looked like Caitlyn Jenner. But Kanye got a reason, and your daughter, Solange, standing up with him is something else behind this.
He shared a since-deleted offensive post on X about Beyonce and husband Jay-Z's 7-year-old twins Rumi and Sir. Matthew is now looking to hold him accountable. Telling TMZ in a statement March 21st, people pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry. However, the 73-year-old says despite Ye's disrespectful comments about his grandchildren, he's, quote, hopeful Kanye gets the type of help he needs in terms of mental health.
So Beyonce dad is saying Kanye West need mental health during survival. But what about your daughter? And I'm standing with Solange, sir. I'm standing with Solange. Do you think she need help because she's in agreements with Kanye West and she's allegedly wanting to go to court with Kanye West to stand up to say Jay-Z allegedly was down with what Diddy was doing? This is why that fight went on the elevator. Everybody else is trying to stand up, but you know what I'm saying? Solange is the only one that's still holding that shit back from that elevator incident. You know what I'm saying? Like.
It's been 9 years since Solange Knowles and Jay-Z's infamous elevator fight. And according to the latest reports, Solange still can't stand her brother-in-law.
She still can't stand Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle. It's been 9 years since she fought your husband, Beyonce, and she still want to see Jay-Z go down during survival. We never heard the audio. Solange has been saying for years that it's stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. And Beyonce be so motherfucking high, allegedly, pure survival, and blinded by the money and the powder that she's still trying to hide shit. That girl is going with Kanye West for a reason. Y'all got to get them lights up, guys.
It's been 9 years since Solange Knowles and Jay-Z's infamous elevator fight. And according to the latest reports, Solange still can't stand her brother-in-law.
It really, really was such a pivotal moment for me.
Rumors are going around that Beyonce's sister Solange still holds a grudge against Jay-Z for cheating on Beyonce. And sources are saying Solange never approved of Jay in the first place. So does this mean Solange and Jay are not on speaking terms anymore?
So she never approved of Jay-Z. She's still talking about that you cheated on her sister. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't she getting over this? Were these alleged minors? You know what I'm saying? Like even when, like I said, when Jay-Z they was talking about the 13-year-old, Solange was acting like she felt like Jay-Z really did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the history with Solange and Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know, y'all got to get them likes up. This is crazy.
It looks like Beyonce's sister Solange might have known more about Jay-Z's connection to Diddy, because word on the streets is that Solange has allegedly been trying to warn Beyonce and get her out of the marriage for the longest time. Everyone who knows Solange knows that she isn't exactly Jay-Z's biggest fan. And for a long time, we've been trying to figure out why. Well, the streets are now saying that she has allegedly been trying to get Beyonce out of the marriage for the longest time, warning her about Jay-Z's eventual downfall.
So Solange has been warning her sister, you need to leave this peanut head, thorn haired, camel face. You need to leave this man alone. Pure survival. So Solange is still hell bent to get justice for Jay-Z and do anything to get her sister and him away. So to join Kanye West, to me, I feel like Solange knows a whole bunch of shit.
Y'all, it looks like Beyonce's sister Solange might have known more about Jay-Z's connection to Diddy, because word on the streets is that Solange has allegedly been trying to warn Beyonce and get her out of the marriage for the longest time. Everyone who knows Solange knows that she isn't exactly Jay-Z's biggest fan. And for a long time, we've been trying to figure out why. Well, the streets are now saying that she has allegedly been trying to get Beyonce out of the marriage for the longest time, warning her about Jay-Z's eventual downfall. But how on earth did Solange find out about this? And has she been trying to protect Beyonce this entire time? Let's break this down. It's looking more and more like Jay-Z might be caught up in Diddy's RICO case, because the feds are closing in on him fast, and he could be getting the same heat Diddy's been dealing with.
And Jay-Z started to get the same heat. Even Diddy has been trying to leak out other information to try to get Jay-Z to go to jail with him. Do y'all think they paid Solange? I don't even think Solange gives a damn about the money, in my opinion. Yes, Solange does know where the bodies are hidden. That's right, Teresa. Because I think Solange just really still want Jay-Z. She want blood. You know what I'm saying?
Entire time. Let's break this down. It's looking more and more like Jay-Z might be caught up in Diddy's RICO case, because the feds are closing in on him fast, and he could be getting the same heat Diddy's been dealing with. This whole RICO situation with Diddy is starting to drag, and even more celebs, and Jay-Z's name is right at the top of the list. Honestly, it's not that shocking, since he and Diddy have been tight for years, and the streets are now speculating that Solange read the writing on the wall, which is why she has always seemed to dislike Jay-Z. At first, we thought that her dislike of him was because he was constantly cheating on her sister, and y'all know that Solange doesn't take BS. I mean, y'all remember that infamous elevator scene? Solange was ready to throw down big time, but it wasn't the first time she protected Beyonce.
That's how you know. Salute to Dog Mom Laura in the building, pure survival. That's how you know it had to been deeper than what the public was allowing us to know. You know what I'm saying? Solange was fighting. I'm talking about kicking, biting, scratching. He had to really do something, or she walked in and saw some shit that was going on with Diddy, you know what I mean, and Jay-Z. She knew for years. You know what I mean? And Solange's been overprotected. So to hear that her and Kanye West linked up, this shit is about to get crazy.
Diddy's been dealing with. This whole RICO situation with Diddy is starting to drag, and even more celebs, and Jay-Z's name is right at the top of the list. Honestly, it's not that shocking, since he and Diddy have been tight for years, and the streets are now speculating that Solange read the writing on the wall, which is why she has always seemed to dislike Jay-Z. At first, we thought that her dislike of him was because he was constantly cheating on her sister, and y'all know that Solange doesn't take BS. I mean, y'all remember that infamous elevator scene? Solange was ready to throw down big time, but it wasn't the first time she protected Beyonce, because she once called the cops on their father when they were kids, because she thought that their father was going to put pause on Beyonce's boyfriend.
And you know that that's real. If Solange was calling the cops on Beyonce's boyfriend as a goddamn kid, pure survival. So imagine how she want Jay-Z to go down. Thank you so much, Dog Mom Laura. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Love your commentary and your honey. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Teresa Bullock. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival at this point. We got damn near $60 in that super chat. But Beyonce, she know damn well that her sister Solange knows something. Ain't no way she gonna go get with crazy ass Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Solange been calling the police on Beyonce's boy, on her dad, on her own dad. And he gonna come out talking about, don't talk about my grandkids. Okay, that was mean and shit. But why you trying to act like you don't know no shit about what Jay-Z been doing behind the scenes? And your daughter Solange still standing on business. Pure survival.
Solange was ready to throw down big time, but it wasn't the first time she protected Beyonce because she once called the cops on their father when they were kids because she thought that their father was going to put pause on Beyonce's boyfriend.
Before we were known for music, my sister actually had our family pretty famous for something else. She decided to try to get my boyfriend in trouble because she hated him. She was so jealous because we were best friends until him. Mm-hmm. And
How old were you guys at this time?
I was 13.
13. The boyfriend is probably 13,
About
14.
13, yeah,
And
14.
your sister?
She was 8.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
So she's working on.
So she was 13 years old. Solange was 8. They were best friends. So not only have Jay-Z allegedly been cheating on Beyonce and doing things behind the scenes, allegedly getting her on drugs, but her sister feels strongly about the shit. Pure survival. Salute to the lounge. My baby in the building. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So she know if she been protecting Beyonce this long, you know what I mean, and wanting Jay-Z to go down, I'm not surprised she linked up with Kanye West. Beyonce know her sister ain't playing about her.
She protected Beyonce because she once called the cops on their father when they were kids because she thought that their father was going to put pause on Beyonce's boyfriend.
Before we were known for music, my sister actually had our family pretty famous for something else. She decided to try to get my boyfriend in trouble because she hated him. She was so jealous because we were best friends until him. Mm-hmm. And
How old were you guys at this time?
I was 13.
13. The boyfriend is probably 13,
About
14.
13, yeah, 14.
And your sister?
She was 8.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
So she's working on Big Sister here.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm still very surprised she did all this. We were upstairs and we were watching TV. Solange was supposed to leave us alone. My mother kept checking on us every hour. My sister walks by the television. She's looking at him like this. And she just keeps walking. And I'm like, after the third time, what are you doing? I'm trying to find my coloring book. So I'm like, okay. So we go.
Put a 1 in the chat if you standing with Solange. You know what I'm saying? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that Solange is wrong for going out with Kanye West, planning to snitch on Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, with Kanye West. I don't think that she wrong. You know what I'm saying? Kanye is going to do whatever he can do to strike at motherfucking Beyonce and Jay-Z. The Beyonce's dad is talking about suing him. Jay-Z and them talking about suing him. And Kanye West comes out and say, I don't give a damn if they sue or not. Pure Bible. I'm not apologetic. And then for him to link up with motherfucking Solange, this is going to be crazy. And I don't think she doing it for Diddy. She just saying the same thing Kanye West is saying. Look, y'all was just as guilty as Diddy. Even when they had the Lion King premiere. Do y'all remember she never went to support her own niece there? And I don't think it was against her niece. She knows she can't stand Jay-Z. And we got to find out why she hate him so much.
We were upstairs and we were watching TV. Solange was supposed to leave us alone. My mother kept checking on us every hour. My sister walks by the television. She's looking at him like this. And she just keeps walking. And I'm like, after the third time, what are you doing? I'm trying to find my coloring book. So I'm like, okay. So we go try to find a coloring book. My boyfriend and I in my room looking for a coloring book. He's not supposed to be in there. She walks in. We're like, what's wrong with you? He's not supposed to be in here. I'm gonna get you in trouble. So she goes
Wow, she said he's not supposed to be in here. I'm gonna get you in trouble. So if Solange snitched on Beyonce's boyfriend when she was 13, pure survival, when that was just nothing but love, young teenage love, imagine how this girl feel about what she know that's going on in the motherfucking what they call the nose, the I forget what Beyonce and them last name is, but the Carter house, whatever the fuck that's going on.
Tom, what are you doing? I'm trying to find my coloring book. So I'm like, okay. So we go try to find a coloring book. My boyfriend and I in my room looking for a coloring book. He's not supposed to be in there. She walks in. We're like, what's wrong with you? He's not supposed to be in here. I'm gonna get you in trouble. So she goes downstairs. Next thing you know, my dad is running up the stairs. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. So my boyfriend is like, what, Mr. Nose? What? So he is literally trying to. My mother, me, the girls were all trying to fight him. Hold him back. Next thing you know, ding dong, it's the cops. My sister called the police on my father because.
Do you hear this? Y'all gotta, Solange is no joke. Solange called the police on her dad during survival over Beyonce. So Jay-Z, I'm telling you right now, this is allegedly. I don't know if you clapped any minor's cheeks. You beat the case with the 13-year-old. But for your sister-in-law to not even care what Kanye West said and went out on a date with this man last night, Pure Survival, and was talking about how they can get even on you, Solange is happy that Kanye West going off on y'all. Pure Survival. Solange feel like y'all phony. You know what I'm saying? She loves her sister, but she feel like Jay-Z turned her sister out. Pure survival. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. Shout out to Solange. Smash that like button for Solange and thank everybody for hitting that super chat. We almost at $100. Pure survival.
We're all trying to fight him. I mean, hold him back. Next thing you know, ding dong, it's the cops.
Oh,
my sister
goodness.
called the police on my father because she said he was gonna kill him. And my dad is like, well, they said that my daughter said they were upstairs having. The cops is like, oh, I was my sons too. So then my dad is like, Solange, why did you say that? Is it true?
That didn't stop when they grew up because there have been multiple reports of Solange going after Jay-Z's mistresses and trying to fight them.
Now, do you remember that? When Solange went to go beat up one of Jay-Z's motherfucking mistress, pure survival. And if you seen how Jay-Z was scrambling and scraping for shit, I don't know if it was baby oil on that elevator, but them motherfuckers was slipping and sliding, pure survival. Motherfucker Solange was throwing punches, kicks, kneecaps. She was headbutting. Jay-Z was sitting there. Jay-Z was like, even the motherfucker bodyguard couldn't get Solange off of him. So whatever she seen for her sister was horrendous. And she wasn't playing. Because she know Beyonce ain't standing up for herself. Pure survival. She knows Jay-Z is the puppet master. Salute the guy that's news in the motherfucker building. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And look, this was one of Jay-Z's freak-off mermaids. This was one of Jay-Z's freak-off mermaids. And she bony as a motherfucker, too. Solange will snap this girl like a goddamn Slim Jim. She looked like a skinny, look at her legs, pure survival. She don't want no goddamn trouble with no Solange during survival. Solange will take her legs off and beat her with it like it's Mortal Kombat. Look at this little bony mermaid, pure survival. Solange confronted this girl, you know what I mean, about Beyonce, and Jay-Z allegedly cheating on her. She not playing Jay-Z. She want to see you go to jail, sir.
Then my dad is like, Solange, why did you say that? Is it true?
That didn't stop when they grew up because there have been multiple reports of Solange going after Jay-Z's mistresses and trying to fight them. One of the mistresses was a woman named Olivia McFowler, and she claimed that Jay-Z was trying to move to her while he was married to Beyonce.
For the most part, Jay hit me on some, I will reach you when I'm in town.
He wanted you to be his girl Friday.
You want me to be his girl and what now?
Olivia claimed that Jay-Z once sent his bodyguard to try and get her number, but she wasn't feeling it and straight up refused because she thought it was super disrespectful that he didn't come and get it himself. Fast forward a couple of weeks and they ran into each other again at Nobu in Miami. This time, Jay-Z must have been serious because he approached her himself and tried to get her number. But while they were having a little moment in a cozy corner, Solange popped up out of nowhere, looking like she was ready to throw hands. Olivia even
Solange popped up like she came back like Jesus. When she caught Jay-Z trying to have a freak off with this little Slim Jim motherfucking mermaid right here, pure survival, motherfucking Solange popped out behind the bushes like, what the hell you think you doing, camel face, pure survival? Solange was not playing. So you know she ain't playing right now. Even this girl was scared for her life. I was scared for this girl.
Because he approached her himself and tried to get her number. But while they were having a little moment in a cozy corner, Solange popped up out of nowhere, looking like she was ready to throw hands. Olivia even admitted she was shook when she saw Solange coming for them and kind of scared. Olivia said, Solange came walking up out of nowhere. I thought I was about to get my butt beat, so I backed off quickly. B doesn't even have to say anything. Solange is a beast. I can't believe I dodged a whooping from Solange that day.
Shout out to the mistress. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Jay-Z's freak freak-off mistress did the right thing. She said when Solange popped out, pure survival, she was scared to death. She said she thought she was about to get a ass whooping, and she got the hell out of Dodge, pure survival. She admitted it and knew it. His mistress said, Jay-Z, why would you get me in the fight with this girl, pure survival, when she kicked your ass and your bodyguard? How am I going to beat her up when you couldn't beat her up? So the mistress did the right thing by getting the fuck out of Dodge. Pure survival.
Solange popped up out of nowhere, looking like she was ready to throw hands. Olivia even admitted she was shook when she saw Solange coming for them and kind of scared. Olivia said, Solange came walking up out of nowhere. I thought I was about to get my butt beat, so I backed off quickly. B doesn't even have to say anything. Solange is a beast. I can't believe I dodged a whooping from Solange that day. She was a big reason for why I left him alone. She gave me a look of death. Very scary. But just because Solange has been protecting Beyonce's marriage from side pieces doesn't mean that she wanted Beyonce to remain married to Jay-Z. And
she gave her the look of death. So Solange really, this is a sealed deal. Her getting with Kanye West, she gave his mistress the look of death. That's wild.
Left him alone. She gave me a look of death. Very scary. But just because Solange has been protecting Beyonce's marriage from side pieces doesn't mean that she wanted Beyonce to remain married to Jay-Z. And the streets are convinced that it's because she knew that Jay-Z was going to get roped in Diddy's mess, and it looks like she was right about that. What's wild is how Jay-Z is now acting like he and Diddy weren't besties, flexing about running the industry together.
Now, you remember that? Now, Jay-Z sat there and pretended that him and Diddy were not besties and they did not have a bromance or a freak-off rendezvous during survival. Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard's kneecaps, said that they had matching white girls. Becky, Christina Aguilera, pure survival, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to, you're not going to be that close into a man's face like y'all about to smooch, you know what I'm saying? And y'all was not close. Jay-Z did everything to try to disassociate himself from Diddy, you know what I'm saying? And Kanye West knew it. And whatever Diddy got on Kanye West, he is working hard for fucking Diddy. Pure survival. And Diddy tried that thing with the 13-year-old, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell, but that didn't work. Jay-Z ended up beating that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Jay-Z was more sneakier than Diddy Glover. But whatever Diddy got on tape or whatever, he got some shit on Jay-Z. But he got Kanye West working 24/7. Then you got Solange to join. This Jay-Z, this shit ain't looking good, dude.
Jay-Z was going to get roped in Diddy's mess, and it looks like she was right about that. What's wild is how Jay-Z is now acting like he and Diddy weren't besties, flexing about running the industry together. These two were so close that Diddy even said only his mom and Jay-Z were allowed to call him by his real name, Sean.
There's only one person. Go on. That I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean. Okay. Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean. He's the only person who's Sean approved. There's not a single person that outside of family. That should be outside of my mother. Okay. Just that should be calling me. Yeah, that should be calling me Sean.
Nobody can call me Sean but Jay-Z. That is a secret love affair. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way that man was strongly. So you know Diddy is heartbroken. Pure survival. The Oshkosh motherfucking goulash, Diddy is heartbroken. And his new boyfriend is Kanye West. And now they're trying to take this man down.
And by his real name, Sean.
There's only one person. Go on. That I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean. Okay. Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean. He's the only person who's Sean approved. There's not a single person that outside of family. That should be outside of my mother. Okay. Just that should be calling me. Yeah.
Wow. Outside of his mother. Nobody but his mom. Jay-Z had Diddy was in love with that man.
Were allowed to call him by his real name, Sean.
There's only one person. Go on. That I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean. Okay. Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean. He's the only person who's Sean approved. There's not a single person that outside of family. That should be outside of my mother. Okay, just that should be calling you. Yeah, that should be calling you Sean.
And like Solange, it looks like Jay-Z has seen this coming for a while because he didn't just start distancing himself when Diddy got arrested, because he started pulling back the moment Cassie hit Diddy with that lawsuit. It's been clear for a minute, especially when Diddy got uninvited from the Grammys last year and Jay-Z didn't lift a finger to help his bestie bounce back.
And y'all remember that? When Jay-Z uninvited Diddy, soon as Cassie lawsuit dropped, why did he uninvite this man from the Grammys so quick, so fast, as tight as they was? You know what I'm saying? That you can tell. That's like, look, me and you done did some crimes together. Now I know you got locked up, pure survival. I have to get far away from you. He didn't give Diddy a chance. Never spoke for him to say, oh, Diddy was a nice motherfucker. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Jay-Z had something to hide, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I think it's going to come out in trial.
And like Solange, it looks like Jay-Z has seen this coming for a while because he didn't just start distancing himself when Diddy got arrested, because he started pulling back the moment Cassie hit Diddy with that lawsuit. It's been clear for a minute, especially when Diddy got uninvited from the Grammys last year and Jay-Z didn't lift a finger to help his bestie bounce back. According to the Daily Mirror, several Academy officials are pushing to remove the billionaire superstar from the Grammys guest list. There's conflict at the Academy as several voting members do not think it would be appropriate to invite Diddy. Several publicists have asked that their artists aren't seated by him. It's a logistical nightmare.
Wow, do y'all remember that? People didn't even want to sit next to Diddy. Now, I can agree. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if I know somebody I was friends with that was in some spooky shit and they got locked up, you know what I'm saying? But if I had something good to say about you, but to me, I'm going to distance myself if I know that you were dirty. If I know that I was doing dirty shit with you. Only way I'm not going to do that if I know you really was innocent and I'm going to stand with you. So Jay-Z know that man wasn't innocent, and motherfuckers didn't even want to sit next to the nigga. Like Diddy smelled like doo-doo mixed with baby oil.
He didn't lift a finger to help his bestie bounce back. According to the Daily Mirror, several Academy officials are pushing to remove the billionaire superstar from the Grammys guest list. There's conflict at the Academy as several voting members do not think it would be appropriate to invite Diddy. Several publicists have asked that their artists aren't seated by him. It's a logistical nightmare. Interestingly, just a couple of months ago, there were rumors that Beyonce was ready to leave Jay-Z and move on with her life, but no one really knew why. Back then, we didn't have the full picture. Diddy's RICO case and all this federal investigation drama hadn't been made public yet, but allegedly some people knew that the feds were coming after Diddy full force.
And I believe that Beyonce and Jay-Z had a heads up. They knew that indictment and all that type of stuff was coming, because remember when they said the feds was alerting certain celebrities? So they already picked the side that they wanted to pick. All right, listen, for us to get out of it, we're willing to turn our backs on Diddy, or we're going to tell on him. You know what I'm saying? It's more people, more celebrities that was involved. You know what I mean? I'm just standing with Solange.
It makes sense why Beyonce's been trying to distance herself. She definitely doesn't want to be dragged into this mess. It's not like Solange is going to let her stay long enough to be dragged into it in the first place. As for Jay-Z's connection to it all, there have been whispers for a while about him and Diddy allegedly being involved in some of the same shady business, and Jaguar Wright was the first to spill the tea on that.
Doing songs with Biggie and building a working, camaraderie with Honeycombs. And AKA Diddy. And
why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
Because he smacks so sweet.
This is a lot to process, but it kind of explains all those rumors about Beyonce planning to leave Jay-Z and file for divorce once he started getting exposed like Diddy. There's been talk for a while that B might be ready to call it quits, especially now that Jay's name is getting tied up with Diddy's mess.
And now it's too late. Yes, Beyonce wanted to run for the border, but it already got too hot. So if she was to divorce him right now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that can implicate her. They are really, really sitting back trying to plan what to do, especially with Kanye West going crazy like this. He unapologetic. He don't care what he said to the kids. Now he linking up with Solange, talking about testifying on Jay-Z, all this crazy shit.
To leave Jay-Z and file for divorce once he started getting exposed like Diddy. There's been talk for a while that B might be ready to call it quits, especially now that Jay's name is getting tied up with Diddy's mess. For years, there have been whispers about her possibly getting involved in some shady dealings, but most people just brushed it off as the usual messy gossip. Now that the feds are reportedly digging around, folks are starting to think there might be more to the story, and Beyonce is not about to stick around for that nonsense. Word on the streets is she's quietly working on wrapping things up with Jay-Z because drama is definitely not her style. Everyone knows how private she is, and it looks like this scandal isn't about to change that. Word on the streets is that she is allegedly making her divorce and escape plans on the low. Honestly, who can blame her? She's got a reputation to protect and 3 kids to look out for, so getting caught up in this mess is the last thing she needs. So the streets are saying that Beyonce is plotting a low-key exit from Jay-Z, but is holding off on making it official until the feds announce the results of their...
I don't think Beyonce is going to be able to get away from that. I don't think that she's going to be able to get away from that at all. And Kanye West has been saying crazy shit from day one. So the link up with Solange is a smart move. Y'all remember when he kept saying about Jay-Z and Beyonce being puppets for the machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was talking about he was crazy then and he needed his medication and da-da-da-da. That's why they trying to sue Kanye, because they don't want him to talk like this shit.
All right, so they sent me this anger management class, and then the guy just gave me some medication, just like, yo, take this. I never taken medication my entire life. And one doctor said, okay, this started like this.
When he started snitching, they started saying, Kanye, you need to take some motherfucking medication. When he started telling Hollywood secrets, they start putting him on medicine.
Guy just gave me some medication, just like, yo, take this. I never taken medication my entire life. And one doctor said, okay, this started like this slope or something. And, you know, the interesting thing, they saw the Harley text to me, and people are looking over it. You know, the media has run all these stories smearing me for saying, hey, I can't be anti-Semitic if I'm a Semite. Because I am. Because that's who we are. Black people we don't have a flag. Our history's been stolen from us. You go to the African American Museum, it starts in slavery. It doesn't start before then.
See, that's another thing Kanye West was saying that they didn't like. He was talking about African Americans, our history is being stolen from us, things like he was saying some stuff. Now, I'm not saying he not off his rocker, pure survival, but it has to be some truth about what he's saying about Jay-Z and Beyonce and other people. Y'all got to get them likes up.
Me for saying, hey, I can't be anti-Semitic if I'm a Semite. Because I am. Because that's who we are. Black people, we don't have a flag. Our history's been stolen from us. You go to the African American Museum, it starts in slavery. It doesn't start before then. They don't talk about emancipation. They don't talk about us being here before. So I want to read this text out to you again, right? Because people need to not forget this. So when I put up the tweet, I was going back and forth with Harley, saying, hey, I'm angry. I'm angry at how these Jewish business people have done me and so many of my friends. Are they doing? Can you tell me why? Yeah. Excuse me, disculpa, estamos en comunidad, por favor. Gracias. Thank you. She's still talking. Let me.
Hold on, somebody said, where is the flag for black? I didn't get right. That's a good question. So I don't know. That's definitely a good question. I didn't even think we got one.
I was in negotiation with Adidas because that was my issue. They were getting lawyers to sign over my IP, different things without me being aware of it, like people signing on my behalf. And this is part of the problems I had with Adidas. So now the world has got to see how Adidas was as a partner. The fact that they would attempt to steal my designs. That's happened a lot in history, right?
Right.
But now y'all get to see it in real life. Like, and that's the difference. Like, let's read this Harley text out loud when he was threatening me, you know, forcing me to apologize, you know, about the frustration. And no one ever.
And those people, he was saying Adidas was forcing him to apologize. Like how Diddy went and tried to sue the people, the liquor companies, you know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't be a good boy, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it sounded like with Kanye West. They was trying to make him apologize for lashing out, saying these things. And who you know, Jay-Z and them probably talking to some big people. Kanye might end up locked up next to Diddy in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, cause he's rubbing a whole lot of people wrong, and he's saying a bunch of shit that the world they don't want us to know.
That's happened a lot in history, right?
Right.
But now y'all get to see it in real life. Like, and that's the difference. Like, let's read this Harley text out loud when he was threatening me, you know, forcing me to apologize, you know, about the frustration. And no one ever said, okay, this is what you're doing. Even the fact that TMZ is going to say Kanye West, right? And my name is legally Ye now. It's always some form of disrespect. No matter if you're the richest black man or what happens. What's up, bro? You part of this?
Sorry, it's ballet.
This one?
It's ballet. He's looking around. Well, ponte un poquito atrás. Thank you.
Just go over there, man. That's a part of the whole making noise over there. Alright, so let me read these Harley texts. This is how he was threatened. This is a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says...
The handlers that's around the superstars in California. Smash that like button. Pay attention to what he's saying.
Come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and that's some crazy stuff that a friend of yours told you, or you saw the tweet. The second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever.
Wow, he said they'll medicate the crap out of you to make you go back to zombie land forever, so to keep you high and medicated and make people feel like you're crazy.
And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and that's some crazy stuff that a friend of yours told you, or you saw the tweet. The second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and like apologize, right? But even though they ended the deals, and you know, Farrakhan said, hey, you know, did he really ever have it? Let me explain to Farrakhan what that meant. I mean, my contract for Adidas was for 4 more years. My royalty was $500 million a year. That's what I meant when I said the $2 billion was lost in a day. Because of the negotiation with Adidas, I wanted to negotiate something where it's like, okay, you guys will take the Yeezy, but we still get the royalties. And people saw, it's like when we dealt with George Floyd, different things, I'm gonna put the money up. You know what I'm saying? I put $2 million. I always support it in every one of these situations. So you think about if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house? Right?
See, he said, what do you think, who is surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think that's in that house? You remember he just said that Kim Kardashian and them were S traffickers.
So you think about if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house right now? My kids go to Sierra Canyon. It's a Jewish school that doesn't teach Christianity to these Christian kids. At Christmas time, they're teaching Kwanzaa to black kids. They say, hey, this is your Christmas. This is all indoctrination. This is all mind control. You gotta understand, like I don't believe I'm putting myself at risk because I think God uses me for a time like this. He put me in a situation and had y'all follow me from George Bush Don't Care to Beyonce had the best video to now. For some reason, y'all are interested. Two Chainz said, why is so much dope on me? Y'all niggas always looking like y'all are interested for some reason. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news.
Wow, so he's talking about them trying to take him out. He said that they could have switched the medication to unalive him. Did you pay attention to that? This is crazy.
They wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015.
Wow. Thank you so much, Lady D. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We got $70 in the super chat. Look like we about to hit that hundo. But this is crazy. Do you pay attention to what he's saying? He said that they was trying to keep him medicated, and then they could have put something in the medicine to take him out, and then got on the news and said, hey, he just died from overdosing. So he basically was saying a lot of shit that they do in Hollywood.
For some reason. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth.
Wow.
So what's the crazy part, really?
So every time Kanye's saying that, every time they say that he's crazy, they only saying that because he's telling the truth. So whatever he's saying about Jay-Z and all this type of shit and Beyonce, they're trying to make it like he crazy. They want to sue him. They want to shut him up. Now, like I said, he was out of line by what he said about the kids. And he's not seeing all these old other crazy things he said. But what about the truth of what he's saying? You know what I mean? I don't care about the negative stuff that he say. I'd be like, something wrong, go sit down somewhere. I want him to get on his meds, pure survival. But it sounds like he's saying if he get on his meds, they might put some shit in it and then take him out and then go on the news and say, oh, Kanye West died from an overdose. Like, this is crazy.
Like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? What's the crazy part, really?
You can't scare you, they can't control you, they try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize you.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not you.
And he felt that way about Jay-Z and Beyonce back then, because he felt like they didn't stand up for him. So Kim Kardashian and Beyonce must got some kind of good relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye West kept saying they won't help him get his kids. So you still hanging around Kim Kardashian. Kanye West is saying that they alleged S workers. You sitting around them, but you not telling them, hey, can you give me my kids? Oh my God. Thank you so much, Lady D. Oh my God. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. We got $90 in that goddamn thing. I said we was going to hit a hundo. Thank you so much, Lady D. This is insane though. Like when you really think about it, because I had to go back. You got to look at old footage to find out about this. So Kanye West went out last night with Solange. Sources close to Solange and stuff, they saying that Kanye West was spotted out with Solange, and she wants to testify that Jay-Z was just as guilty or allegedly with minors, just like Diddy, and cheated on her sister and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is allegedly, and wait till y'all hear it come out and they say, "Oh, Solange spoke," and watch. So, but Kanye West was saying some deep shit right here.
They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mama ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah.
Can y'all tell me who do y'all opinion? Who sacrificed Kanye West's mother? I want to hear if y'all say that. Did Kanye West do it himself and it got too deep and he backed off? Or do he know who the people who sacrificed his mom? They said he sacrificed his mom. He did. Jay-Z and Ye. That's wild. Kanye people, damn, a lot of people saying my baby, she said Kanye. Everybody, Ye. Rob said Kanye. All right, so why? Okay, damn. So do y'all think he ended up feeling guilty after a while, and then knowing Jay-Z and Beyonce, they was all a part of that shit? Because it sounds like he must regret it.
Respect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right?
Michael Jordan's dad was killed, and then Bill Cosby's son. He's calling them sacrifice. Oh my God, Lady T, hit that super chat again. God damn it, pure survival. Oh, we got $95 in that goddamn super chat, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Kanye West, we got to stay updated on this. I want to see Solange actually talk and say it out of her mouth. Now, I got the inside scoop from sources close to them, said they were spotted out pictures with her and Kanye West. But I want to see Solange come out, and I just need her to just, like, you know what I'm saying? I want them to release the pictures with Solange and Kanye West. I know them pictures gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be crazy, man. And it's gonna be crazy as a motherfucker. Just like when the suit came out with Jay-Z with the 13-year-old girl, the alleged Jay-Z beat it, but remember how Solange reacted to that shit? Like she still thought that man was guilty.
This lawsuit involving Jay-Z and Diddy allegedly forcing themselves on a 13-year-old just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Well, now Jay-Z is forcing Jane Doe to reveal herself to the public, and family members are reportedly also taking sides. Want to know what Solange's stand is with this lawsuit? Well, she was the only family member absent at Blue's Mufasa premiere. So
now remember that? Solange was the only one that didn't go to the Mufasa premiere. And they said that she didn't give a damn. She wanted Jay-Z to go down with the 13-year-old thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's still on Jay-Z's neck.
Reveal herself to the public, and family members are reportedly also taking sides. Want to know what Solange's stand is with this lawsuit? Well, she was the only family member absent at Blue's Mufasa premiere. So people are saying that they kind of know where her mind is at already. But you know what's even more shocking? The list of people Jay allegedly hooked up with when they were not yet of age. Baby, I don't know how he's going to get out of this one. Okay.
Exactly. All them young joints. Oh my God. Lady D came strong. God damn it. Pure survival. We hit $100 in a super chat. Thank you so much, Lady D. Pure survival. Man, this
I'm
shit
not gonna
is
go to the
crazy, guys. This is crazy. I'm sorry. I want Kanye West to keep going crazy. I'm serious because I feel like the more he does this, the more stuff he's singing and he making other people come out. He making other people come out.
the
You
lawsuit
know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
filed.
He making other people come out, and then everybody just going off on Kanye West for disrespecting the kids. Like I said, Kanye was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? But is he right for the Beyonce and Jay-Z shit? You know what I mean? Look, they were going off on Kanye West last
What I
night.
don't understand is Wendy Williams has a guardianship. Britney Spears has had a guardianship for less. Where is Kanye's guardianship? Like,
Yes.
clearly.
You see that? They want Kanye West to get a guardianship. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, they're going to make it like Kanye is going to end up back in the house, or like Kanye West said, they're going to put him on meds and probably try to take that man's try to unalive him and just say that he was crazy. That's the only thing. I'm worried that they might put Kanye West in jail. Something he gonna get himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, this is just crazy. Cause like they said, the man need a guardianship is now. And this is what the picture they want it to be painted. That Kanye West is thrown off. He needs guardianship. You know what I'm saying? Look, guardianship so Kim can have all the money to the kids.
What I don't understand is Wendy Williams has a guardianship. Britney Spears has had a guardianship for less. Where is Kanye's guardianship? Like,
Yes.
clearly, get him out of here. Sad and pathetic, and he needs to hang it up. Seems like he started with everybody this past weekend. Iggy Azalea, Playboy Cardi. He was upset because there was a Kendrick verse and he didn't get put on the project. Then he started using Northwest as a pawn. He don't care.
Facts.
Give a damn,
Facts.
Kanye. I don't talk to your lawyer. Talk to Jesus. That's who you need to be talking to. He had the Nazi outfit,
Yes.
the swastika, the KKK, and now he's talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. Disgusting to see.
Absolutely.
And I'm just
And I told y'all, when he run around with the Nazi outfits and all these crazy ass things, Pills of Bible, I don't stand with him with any of that. You know what I mean? And I don't stand with him for disrespecting the twins. You know what I mean? Like babies. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But him lashing, Kanye is doing all of this shit because, like I said, he knows about a lot of shit. And the shit with Beyonce and Jay-Z and stuff with him is really real. And he been holding on to it. And I think Diddy hired that boy to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we get all the wrong stuff. But what about the stuff that Kanye West is saying that may be true?
the outfit,
Yes.
the swastika, the KKK, and now he's talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. Disgusting to see.
Absolutely.
And I'm just so shocked at how low he has stooped. The artist he once was.
Yes.
Just a great artist he once was. And it's just like really sick to see this. I get that when we do this, we give him the attention he's searching for. But like, when is this gonna end?
When Jay-Z sets up a boxing match. At the end of the day, we wish.
Now, Jay-Z, I think that'll be a good idea. Because like I told y'all, with this man talking all this crazy stuff, I think I'm a Nazi, slavery is a choice, all these crazy things that he said, I definitely think, okay, you need to go get yourself in a straitjacket. Pure survival, Kanye West. But I'm telling y'all, my whole thing is I want Kanye West to tell us what's going on in the industry to protect the young people that's getting in the music business, the acting business, the Hollywood secrets, the goddamn rituals, all of that. That's all I want to hear the man say. Anything else he talk about is stupid as hell. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But we need somebody in there to tell us what's going on so we can save our youth. You know what I mean? And but if I was Jay-Z, or after he talked about my kids, Kanye West gonna have to give me a one-on-one. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like Solange he gonna have to fight Solange again. And Jay-Z ain't gonna want to fight Solange. You know what I'm saying?
I get that when we do this, we give him the attention he's searching for. But like, when is this gonna end?
When Jay-Z sets up a boxing match. At the end of the day, we wish we could just ignore him. But when you start really coming after, making comments like this about people's children, yo, there's gotta be somebody that says, look, man, you've gone way too far.
And the crazy thing about this is you wanted people to be sympathetic with you about your mental health.
Yeah, right.
And then you talk like this about somebody's children.
Yes, and Kanye was very out of pocket for talking about their kids. Like I can't stress no more than that. You know what I'm saying? But even Kanye West said after he disrespected the kids, the man said that he not even sorry. He not going to apologize to none of them. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not saying sorry to Jay-Z or none of that. Right here.
Months ago, Kanye responds to both Jay-Z and Beyonce threatening to sue him after he mentions their children in a Twitter rant earlier this week. That's right, y'all. Now, as we all know, Kanye has made several rants on Twitter earlier this week. For the most part, everyone has done their best to try to ignore them. All right. However, one post in particular where he speaks on Jay and Beyonce's children has a lot of people upset. Okay, according to page 6, Jay-Z and Beyonce are contemplating taking legal action against Kanye after seeing this post where he speaks on their children. Okay, a lot of people are beyond upset with Kanye and even, have asked that Kanye come out and make a public apology to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay, we all know Kanye.
Now, everybody wanted Kanye to come out and make a public apology. Listen what this man say.
Episodes where he goes on these rants. However, this one, a lot of people saying he's crossed the line. Okay, well, moments ago, Kanye has responded saying, there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children. Let's be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same.
He said the Carters and the Kardashians are the same people. And he said that there will never be an apology until they help him get his kids or something like that and help Diddy get out of jail. Kanye is on some, man, the boy, he went crazy, man. And to be spotted out eating lunch with Solange, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it gotta be deeper. Why would Solange stand next to him if he disrespected her nieces and nephews? You know what I'm saying? So she may not be taking it offensive to that point because she know that Kanye is doing this shit for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So she know he probably really don't mean that shit. Kanye done been around the kids and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when they were cool, so I don't know, man. Like this is deeper than what we know,
However, this one, a lot of people saying he's crossed the line. Okay, well, moments ago, Kanye has responded saying, there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children. Let's be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are ex-trafficking. All right, now, of course, Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, also had a response for Kanye, speaking on his grandchildren in that Twitter rant earlier this week. Okay, apparently, he spoke with TMZ.
And y'all know Beyonce's dad came out, Beyonce's mother, you know what I mean, Miss Jenner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let y'all say she looked like Caitlyn Jenner, but she kind of does look like Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else is going at Kanye West. But Solange is the one that's standing with him. Like, it got to be something. It got to be something.
Let's turn now to Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, who is seemingly going Grandmama Bear on Kanye West after he unloaded a vile rant questioning the intellect of 7-year-old twins Rumi and Sir.
What happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown.
It is a danger. In Tina's since edited caption, she says, quote, it's hard to remain classy in the face of ignorance and evil, but I know that no weapon formed against me or my family shall prosper.
We clapping. So man, we just got to see how this turned out, man. Like, and I'm not gonna let y'all say that Beyonce's mom looked like Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna let y'all say Beyonce's mom looked like Caitlyn Jenner. Y'all got to think about what she's saying. Don't just look at her cheekbones in the surgery and just, you know what I'm saying. You got to really pay attention. But like I said, man, Kanye West, I think he may end up in jail. They might put him in a nut house. Hopefully, you know, I don't know. Like Kanye said, they might put something in his meds. He think that they trying to unalive him. I think that this shit is going to go bigger than what we know. He done linked up with Diddy, talking about free Diddy, talking about he going to help get everybody else that been working with Diddy. He's snitching on people, da-da-da-da. All of this is happening right before Diddy's trial. Don't y'all think that that's kind of crazy too? Diddy's trial start May 5th. And everybody's starting to turn on each other. Kanye been on his rant for at least like, what, a month and a half now? You know what I'm saying? So it's more that's about to come out, guys. So we must stick together during survival. If y'all get any pictures with Kanye West and Solange, please make sure y'all send it to me. My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back. And soon as I get the pictures or anything that, because you know TMZ, different people had to record them and spot them out. You know what I'm saying? Once that shit come out, I'm coming back up live, guys. We got to see how this play out. I'm not mad at Solange because she has a reason. Like, some people going to be like, well, why are you going to link up with him after he was talking about your nieces and nephews? She knows something deeper than that, clearly. She beat Jay-Z up a long time ago, pure survival. And she's still mad at that man? So it must be something eternal during